Man, I appreciate your thoughts. It's got me thinking too. I've been doing this thing over here. It's like a freestyle off the top of the mind, dude. It's a freestyle. And I hope you don't mind that I hit the call in button to your station because you gave me a topic too with those thoughts that you do. Yeah, we should take a moment and think about them. Yeah, it's not to be rude, but a BUM or a homeless person out there with something that they written with pen or some other makeshift device, a piece of cardboard, and they made it look as nice as possible, presented to you to give a little message, could give you a little clue that they were in some need, they were a soul. So imagine if that was you in the reverse position, yo. And that's all we're trying to say today. So I got the message and it makes my heart want to play with kindness all the way. And that's that real.
So I'm going to keep this short and I'm going to give it to the point that it doesn't matter if you consider the other person. It doesn't matter if you think about them. You just know that if you do the right thing and you point out the way you're supposed to, because you're trying to aim for a certain audience here, you try to help them out, by putting topics out in front that don't even matter to normal people, or they wouldn't even consider because it's a waste of time. I just want to show you proof. Freestyle was listening to my channel and, apparently I was able to help give him an idea. But at the same time, bring into perspective, stuff that most people would ignore. And he called in and told me thank you. And, I appreciate that. Stuff like little things like that, can make a big deal to me because it lets me know that I'm at least doing something worthwhile for the people out there who actually care about stuff like this or want to see other people who care as well as they do and actually trying to do something about it. So shout out to my friend Freestyle. Check out his channel and hear what he has to say, and consider the other person. Like I said, consider this thought. What would you do if that person that you criticize, that person you condemn, consider what you would do if you were them and you were on the receiving end. For those who were bullied, I'm pretty sure you understand this already, but consider this thought as well. Why is the bully being the way they are? I'm not saying they're all accurate. I'm not saying they're all right by what they do. But at the same time, consider this. Not all of them, just like the homeless guy back in episode 1. He's a product of his circumstances. You don't know what's happening to them that caused him to be that way. You never know, that bully could be just having issues at home and he's taking it out on you, especially if he's only picking on just you specifically and no one else. So, anything can happen. Anything is possible in the world that we live in right now. I don't have a lot to say on this topic right now because that's something I'm going to go into a little bit later. This is just a free line right here. Me just speaking into the mic and letting you know how I feel about this whole situation and everything that's going on right now. And I just want you to consider, there are people out there. There are a lot of them like us, like me, like you, for those who do listen to stations like this, but they don't know what to do. They don't have a voice of their own, or they want to be with other people like them and help them, make some noise and shake up the world and let them know that, there are people out here who really do care and we want to make a change for the better. We want to help those who need it, but in a way where, we're discreet, we're unknown, where we can see the person being happy, being satisfied, but at the same time, we're not in it for ourselves. We're not in it for the prizes. We're not in it for the rewards. Rewards are physical things and they're great to receive. But if you're doing it for that particular reason, then your heart's not right, your heart's not in it, and it means absolutely nothing. Sure, the other person may be happy, but was it really worth it? I want you to think about that. It's 4 o'clock in the morning here. It's just a thought that came across my mind when I listened to this call in. And I figured, why stop at episode 3? I'm going to go ahead and make an episode 4, and I'm going to end on this note until later on today. I'm going to come back with another episode with a new topic. But, consider this thought. If you were the person that was receiving all of the hell, all the torment, all the torture, wouldn't you want someone to stand up for you? Wouldn't you want someone to help you? Wouldn't you want someone to be the voice for the person who can't speak, the little man underneath the seat, the person that was being beat? Or if you are that person and you're listening to this station, I want you to know that there is a voice out there to be heard on your behalf, and someone who's willing to say and speak what you cannot. Enjoy the rest of your day. Be blessed.